Did you know that foreign employees contribute to approximately 1.5% of Kenya's total employment sector? It may not seem like a huge percentage, but the impact is significant and far-reaching. Let's start with the economic growth. Foreign employees often bring with them advanced skills and new technologies that can stimulate economic development. They fill gaps in the labor market, particularly in sectors where there is a shortage of local skilled labor. This in turn leads to improved productivity and competitiveness, which can spur economic growth. In addition, foreign employees contribute to tax revenues. They pay income tax, value-added tax, and other forms of taxation, which increase the government's revenue. This money can then be reinvested into public services, infrastructure development, and other areas that benefit the Kenyan population as a whole. But it's not just about economics. Foreign employment also fosters cultural diversity. When people from different backgrounds and cultures work together, they bring unique perspectives and ideas. This can lead to innovative solutions, improved problem-solving, and a more inclusive and tolerant society. However, it's not all sunshine and roses. Foreign employment also presents challenges. For one, it can lead to competition with local workers, particularly in sectors where there is an oversupply of local labor. This can lead to resentment and social tensions. Moreover, there's the issue of brain drain. If foreign employees decide to return to their home countries, taking their skills and knowledge with them, it can be a loss for the Kenyan economy. So as you can see, foreign employment in Kenya is a complex issue. It brings both benefits and challenges. It's a balancing act, requiring careful management and regulation. Indeed, foreign employment plays a significant role in Kenya's economy, but how does the country regulate this? Let's delve into Kenya's labor laws. One of the key aspects of Kenya's labor laws regarding foreign employees is the requirement for a work permit. This permit serves as a legal document that allows non-citizens to work and earn a living in Kenya. Its purpose is twofold. Firstly, it protects the local labor market by ensuring that foreign workers do not take job opportunities away from Kenyan citizens. Secondly, it helps the government monitor and regulate the influx of foreign employees in the country. There are different classes of work permits in Kenya, ranging from Class A to Class M, each designed for specific types of work or business activities. Class A, for instance, is for individuals intending to engage in mining, while Class D is for employees of specific professions. Each class has its own set of requirements and conditions that must be met. Acquiring a work permit in Kenya is a process that involves several steps. It begins with filling out an application form and providing supporting documents, such as a copy of your passport, a letter from your prospective employer, and proof of your qualifications. These documents are then submitted to the Department of Immigration Services for review. It's important to note, however, that the issuance of work permits is at the discretion of the Director of Immigration Services. This means that even if you meet all the requirements, there's no guarantee that your application will be approved. The Director assesses each application on a case-by-case basis, taking into account factors such as the applicant's qualifications, the nature of the job, and the potential impact on the local labor market. In conclusion, the work permit is a crucial component of Kenya's labor laws for foreign employees. It serves as a tool for protecting local jobs and regulating foreign employment. It's not just a formality, but a legally binding document that carries significant implications for both the employer and the employee. Therefore, it's clear that obtaining a work permit is a crucial step for any foreigner seeking employment in Kenya. However, obtaining a work permit doesn't give foreign employees a free pass. There are restrictions and conditions they must adhere to. Let's delve into some of these restrictions. The first and foremost is the need for employer sponsorship. This means that a foreign worker cannot simply decide to work in Kenya. They must first secure a job with a Kenyan employer who is willing to sponsor their application for a work permit. This sponsorship acts as a form of assurance to the Kenyan government that the foreign employee will be under the responsibility of the employer in question. Next, there are restrictions on certain job categories. According to the Kenyan labor laws, specific roles are reserved only for Kenyan citizens. These roles are typically in sectors considered sensitive or strategic to the country's economy or national security. So, before applying for a job in Kenya, foreign nationals must ensure that the role they are interested in is not among those restricted. Thirdly, there's the requirement to demonstrate that the skills a foreign worker brings are not readily available locally. This is a common practice in many countries, not just Kenya. It's a way of ensuring that foreign workers are filling gaps in the labor market rather than taking jobs that could be filled by local workers. In practical terms, It means that a foreign worker's application for a work permit must include proof of their unique skills or qualifications. Lastly, it's worth noting that these restrictions are not static. They can change over time in response to shifts in the labor market or changes in government policy. This means that foreign workers and their employers must stay abreast of the current laws and regulations. While these restrictions might seem stringent, they are put in place to protect local workers and ensure the responsible employment of foreign nationals. It's all about balance, ensuring that foreign workers can contribute to the Kenyan economy without displacing the local workforce. Just like Kenyan workers, foreign employees also enjoy certain rights and protections under the labor laws. Now, let's delve into these rights and protections in more detail. One of the most fundamental rights for foreign workers is the right to fair remuneration. This means that foreign employees should be paid equally for work of equal value. In other words, a foreign employee doing the same job as a Kenyan employee should receive the same pay, provided they have the same qualifications and experience. This is a fundamental principle of fairness and equality in employment. In addition to fair pay, foreign workers also have the right to join trade unions. Trade unions play a vital role in protecting workers' rights, and foreign workers are no exception. They can join trade unions and participate in collective bargaining, just like their Kenyan counterparts. This gives them a voice in the workplace and helps protect their interests. Moreover, foreign employees are protected against discrimination. This means that they should not be treated less favorably because of their nationality, race, or any other protected characteristic. This protection extends to all aspects of employment, including recruitment, promotion, and dismissal. Discrimination is not only unfair but also illegal, and employers who discriminate may face legal consequences. While we've only touched on a few, there are many other rights and protections for foreign workers under Kenya's labor laws. These include the right to safe and healthy working conditions, the right to reasonable hours of work and rest periods, and the right to leave or change employment. These rights are designed to ensure that foreign workers are treated fairly and with dignity, and that they are not exploited or mistreated. It's important to note, however, that these rights and protections come with responsibilities. Foreign workers must comply with Kenyan laws and regulations, including those related to work permits and immigration. They must also respect the rights and freedoms of others, including their employers and fellow workers. As you can see, while foreign employees face some restrictions, they are also accorded rights and protections under Kenya's labor laws. To sum it all up, foreign employment in Kenya is a complex yet fascinating topic. The dynamics of foreign employment have a profound impact on Kenya's economy and its labor market. As we've seen, foreign employees bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise, contributing significantly to the country's growth and development. They also foster a vibrant diversity in the workplace, bringing in fresh perspectives and innovative ideas. However, foreign employment is not a free-for-all. There are specific guidelines set by Kenya's labor laws that govern the employment of non-citizens. Central to this is the requirement for work permits. Any foreign national seeking employment in Kenya must first obtain a work permit. This permit acts as a legal authorization, allowing them to work in the country. It's important to remember that the process of acquiring a work permit can be quite rigorous, so it's best to get started early. Then we have the restrictions and conditions. Kenya's labor laws set certain limitations on the employment of non-citizens. These restrictions are in place to protect local jobs and ensure that Kenyans are given priority in the job market. For instance, certain job categories are reserved exclusively for Kenyan citizens. It is therefore vital for employers to familiarize themselves with these laws to avoid any legal complications. Let's not forget about the rights and protections for foreign workers. Despite the restrictions, Kenya's labor laws also provide a safety net for foreign employees. They are entitled to the same rights and protections as Kenyan workers, including fair wages, safe working conditions, and freedom from discrimination. This serves to create a level playing field, ensuring that all workers, regardless of their nationality, are treated with dignity and respect. Understanding these aspects is crucial for any HR professional dealing with foreign employees in Kenya. Remember, knowledge is power.